This is the Tell It Like It Is Now network. Wanting to do a short little thing on Stonecaster Studio versus God knows what. What I have here today is a cured batch of stones in a Stonecaster Studio mold, which is made out of some type of silicone or latex rubber. And then I wouldn't call them competitor, but here's the Stonecasters. As you can see, it's a nice rubber. And then you have the, won't call them competitor, I keep wanting to say that, mold. And as you can see, it's a plastic. I'll get to that in a second. These are already set. They set up overnight, so they're in pretty good shape. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this thing on a tripod, and I'm going to see if you could watch me take these out. Stonecaster Studio. Of course, they're going to be rinsed off, and because they got, you know, all the oxide on them. But look how, this is what I do. I just peel it away, pull it right up, peel it away, pull it right out. Look at that. And I've made hundreds of these so far. I want you to show each one. Look at that. Right out. Look, of course. This will come out a better looking stone. It'll come out looking like this. After all this oxide gets washed off, I got some black in there. I do have some air pockets in that one. But what do we have? 9 in here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All of them came right out. Now these might come out okay, but let's take a quick look and see how they'll come out. That came out okay. That's not the worst thing in the world, but they're stuck. You gotta yank them out, and a lot of times when you yank them out, they break. Well, that didn't set up good, did it? Okay. This is the mold. This is what you get. It does not sit flat. This is what I have to use when I'm setting these up. See, you see how it tips down? I have to put these underneath to keep them upright. Little pieces of 1x. These do not release the stones very well. This one and I believe this one do not come out very well. The way it's angled, it doesn't want to pull out. So when you mess with it, if it's not cured all the way, it's going to bust on you. But you can see the difference between from one mold to the other. That this one sits nice and flat. It has an outer, this outer edge, so it keeps it from flopping, which tends to make the concrete bleed out of the mold itself. And so you have the difference, from cheap plastic, which does not give you the detail in the stone as this rubber mold does. And you can see that this thing is, look at the shape of it. It's pretty unlike flimsy. People at Stonecaster Studio, I had a problem, boom, Sean was on the phone with me. We straightened it out, boom, I got my mold in the mail. And the difference between the two is it's night and day. I mean, you cannot deny the type of mold that it is in comparison to something like this. It's very flimsy. Look at the way that lays. I mean, it's just got no shape to it at all. The only thing that's got shape in the Kung Fu grip is the inside of these two, I believe it is. It does not release the stones all that easy. Long term, I don't know how it's going to hold up. I got this for comparison. I also got it because I wanted thinner ones than these, thinking that it was okay. I mean, you could see how this flares out. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. This flares out on the bottom. I hope you could pick that up. Makes very tough to get that son of a bitch out. Pardon my French. Is that French? I don't know. But what I do know is that this is okay. But long term, and you know, if you're going to be happy with something, you might as well be happy with something that you're happy with.